Everyone, welcome to the sports finals. And Syracuse and Connecticut had an epic battle. 6 overtimes, game starting at 9:37 and ending at 1:22 Eastern Time in Madison Square Garden. This place was electrifying the whole game. The fans were going nuts for Syracuse and Connecticut. Everybody was on their toes, and both teams were fighting it out throughout the whole game. It was a battle like no other. And Syracuse has beaten Connecticut the last 3 times that they meet, so Syracuse had the little upper hand on them. Syracuse had a good, regular part of the game. They were shooting the ball well, getting the ball different places, and at one point they had a 7-point lead, and they couldn't hold on to the lead, and Connecticut fought all the way back. In overtime, Connecticut had the lead in every overtime, and they just couldn't keep the lead. Had a lead as much as 5 at one point, then 6, but Syracuse kept on fighting back every chance that they got. In the 5th overtime, Ayers had an opportunity to win it for the team and just do a little simple layup, and he went up for the layup and pushed the ball off the glass, and he pushed it too much, and the ball bounced off the glass and hit the rim and bounced off, and he would have won it for his team right there. Then in the 6th overtime, Ayers stepped up and he made all the shots that were gimme shots, and the coach said that he knew that he messed up in the 5th overtime, so he stepped up in the 6th. And instead of making that one layup, he went and missed it, caught it again, and made it again to make it a 3-point play instead of a 2-point play. So he said that that was funny. And he said that he didn't have the greatest shooting night, but he's happy that he stepped up in the clutch to help Syracuse finally pull out the win. And Syracuse and Connecticut played hard the whole game. Both teams deserve congratulations. To go to 6 overtime shows you how evenly matched these two teams were and how dominant they both played, because they both wanted this win really bad. And the one thing that I still don't get is how Syracuse all of a sudden in the 6th overtime just went nuts and ended up beating Connecticut by 10 points. And I was like, well, where is this going throughout all of the other overtime games you played? I mean, you went through 5, 4, 3. You guys couldn't score, nor can Connecticut. Now all of a sudden, both teams are like scoring like it's like they're in the regular game, not in overtime. And I'm still scratching my head. I'm like, how is this possible? You guys finally open up and say, let's just finally finish this off. So Syracuse ended up winning 127-117. Syracuse played good throughout the game, even though Connecticut had them on their heels in every overtime because they always had the lead and scored first. So congratulations to Syracuse, holding tough, holding on to the game, and going through 6 overtimes. It was an epic battle. This has been the Sports Finals, signing off.